2030, the population of elderly people in China will reach the number of 202 million, taking up 14.8% of the total population in the country. Till 2050, the total population will shrink to 1.17 billion, and the number of elderly people will hit 430 million, which means every 1 out of 3 will be aged over 60 during the time. Aging society is one of the major problems in China. Our research showed it clearly. Many of their lives are filled with loneliness and boredom after retirement, and they feel themselves useless and too old to be part of the society. According to psychological studies, elderly people like to play with young kids. Even seeing them alone can do a great job in boosting their sense of happiness. Undoubtedly, they love to have kids around them. Their daily life starts early in the morning, followed by a few walks near their home. After they finish their housework, like shopping and cooking, going to the community house seems to be the choice for them. Again, playing mahjong and watch TV all day long. On the other side, young moms and dads are more and more occupied with their daily work. Occasionally, if their child is sick in a bed, they probably won't have plenty of time to look after him or her every day in the hospital. Poor children have to stay in bed for a long time without their parents around. So, it is time for us to think how we can make it possible for them without putting too much burden on each of the sides. Apart from giving them daily necessities, we want to design an experience for them to make them not only live better, but also feel better. So we believe this is where we can help them with bri-AGE. Parents who can't afford to be with the children for a long time may apply for service to assist them. Then the nurse will take notes of their health status of the child for review, to make sure the situation is suitable for elderly people to take care of. After the application is approved, the sick child's description, including age, gender, likes and dislikes, etc., will be recorded and written into the bri-AGE profile, and then just wait for the help after the profile is delivered to the other side. The notes are taken by the special nurses, which are elected from senior nurses from the hospital. They are critical because they should have expertise in both medical and psychological nursing, and sufficient level of experience with children. Within several days, the bri-AGE profile is sent to the community house so that the volunteers of the elderly community can understand the children's needs. The service manager may ask for volunteers based on the profile received. Before they are ready to go, they can start in group to join the workshop to learn their best ways to intern children and pick up the basic knowledge for medical treatment, which can be useful also for themselves. During the workshop, entertainment courses ranging from storytelling to magic tricks are highly involved, so that they can learn how to amuse the children effectively. The workshop also provided a unique opportunity to encourage the elderly people to talk and share learning experience within the community, making the community house a rather fun place to be. As the workshop is finished, the volunteer group can take a free taxi to the hospital and then start their work with the guidance of service manager. As the activities goes on, the children feel much more cheered up and satisfied with their life in the hospital. The fulfillment of self-worth and happiness is therefore given to the elderly people. Apart from that, the service manager will give the volunteers some rewards after the group of volunteers return. The reward may be free medical examination for the coming 3 months, or some other things can be provided by the hospital. Then the service manager will ask the volunteer to encourage others to take part in the service. There will be surely someone quite influential among the volunteers who can call more people to the group, and that's the sort of person we can help them to become the future leader of the service. With their leadership within the community, they can ask more people to come and become a member of the bri-AGE. If more and more people can get involved and early volunteers become more and more experienced, the service may grow by themselves instead of encouraged by the startup team. So gradually, bri-AGE will mature and become an independent organization, not only for the elderly people, but also by the elderly people, and for the well-being of every partner who has experienced in it. So this is the bri-AGE. We give each group people the opportunity to meet and share. No matter its age or distance, we'll bridge the gap for you.